So guys, it's been a long month. December. Snowy, Christmassy, all those annoying Christmas songs. I don't like them. Being a Christian, I celebrate Christmas, and it's amazing. We get gifts, we celebrate Jesus. But one of the particular gifts which I love, if you're a Beyblade fan, this will surprise you. It won't really, it's just another Beyblade topic. Here we go. A real-life anime stadium. Not really, but it's a big stadium. It's not that big. Here's my hand for reference. And here's a Beyblade for reference. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's bigger than your standard stadium, which I don't have right now, but we'll get into it. So this is a DIY stadium. We have a circle sled. Doesn't have to be the specific one. We have this tape. I don't know which kind of tape it is. I'll update you on that in the comments. Some pool noodle. This isn't needed. It's just for if the bay hits it, it'll burst instantly. It's bad. And the desk. You don't need the desk. It's just for stand support. This one was $20. I didn't make this. My dad did. He gave it to me for Christmas. So let's all give a quick shout out to my dad. Let's start clapping for him if you're watching this. But anyways, let's begin with the video. Here's a real stadium. For comparison, Hasbro Starstorm Stadium. It's not that. It's actually pretty much bigger. It's better. It's epic. Let's see. So let's begin now. I'm just gonna grab this silver Exterminator.
I'll grab Gargoyle G4.
And we'll give it to our cameraman. So we have our camera set up. We got our cameraman. I'm using silver Exterminator. He's using Gargoyle G4. Now let's stand and let's launch. Just to give you a little example of how we use these. To balance and defense types, we'll use attack types later. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let it. As you can see, it's actually pretty boring. Unless you like weird action. So as you can see, there's a lot more space to move around. Defense types will have more of the advantage in this stadium. Sure, they get caught on the tapes, but you don't need the tapes. You can use markers. This stadium has some weirdish borders. As you can see, we've already used this quite a bit.
And what makes defense types with orbit or atomic super good is because when they go lines on the tape, they can move themselves really slow, and if an attack type comes in, they can dodge it.
So I'm just gonna. You can skip this part. You don't have to watch the defense types laze around. And there you have it. Trumbator G4. So now I'm going to use Noctimus N3 to Jaggy. It is in crash mode. My brother's gonna go get another Beyblade. What's he gonna get?
I'll be using Surprise Requiem.
R3, I mean S3.
S3.
0 wedge slingshot.
Well, our Zeta broke.
And you don't need to get into that. Let's begin.
3,
2, 1, let it. So as you can see, it's an attack type and a balance type. So as you can see, Noctimus N4 was climbing the edges like a normal bay. Because if the stadiums aren't curved, they can't go around, and it's boring that way. So wait a sec while I grab a different, more exciting thing.
Me too.
So let's see who wins. This is actually pretty close. Noctimus might outspin. Noctimus might outspin it.
So for the next battle, it's going to be
Shut. So that was close, but Spryzen wins. So let's get on to the next battle, which is gonna be Wander Valtryek versus Revive Phoenix. 12 Volcanic Swing Shock, 10 Friction Swing Shock. Let's begin. Valtryek is a huge attack type. If you're a Beyblade Master, you know Volcanic is insane. But let's begin. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! So it's not really getting that much speed. Phoenix's armor came off. If you know much about Beyblade, you know that Phoenix has armor.
Phoenix's armor is not going to do that much because of how the base pattern in a huge stadium like this compared to space.
So obviously Valtryek loses. So let's try instead of Valtryek.
So if you know the reason why the armor didn't do that much or Valtryek wasn't attacking that much is because if you see the space in the Starstorm Stadium or regular stadium, you can see how smaller it is than this. So the space for attacking is bigger, but it doesn't help at all.
So let's have our next battle. We're still using Revive Phoenix, but instead of Valtryek, we'll use Rocktivore. We have Vortex on it because, I don't know.
Reach.
Now, watch how Wedge acts. You might actually be surprised. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Okay, we have a little boring start. Wedge isn't doing that much of what I expected from previous testing, but we'll redo the battle later on. You can skip this part if you want. But it's just going to be some boring commentating on an extremely boring battle. Now our cameraman's getting a bit bored too. So after this, we're going to switch out cameramen. Comment down below who does better, cameraman 1 or 2.
I'm going to be cameraman 2, so make sure that you...
Also, how do you like these pajamas we got for Christmas?
Loose.
And Rocktivore wins. Now we're gonna switch cameramen.
For the different cameraman,
Not that much changes. So we're going to do this again. If Wedge works, then it'll do what I tested earlier. 3, 2, 1, let it. Did you see? Oh my gosh. What?
What happened there?
Okay.
So it looks like Wedge just made a horrible mistake.
Okay. Let's do that again. Okay. 2, 1, let it. Okay, Rocktivore didn't do it that much, but Wedge kind of cooperated. So what it did is it struck the metal, and I guess it was kind of the frame where it just scraped around the edge and flung itself out of the stadium. If you've seen a video with Storm Capricorn from Metal Fight, you would know what Capricorn does. It bounces around, jumps on the rim, and explodes.
And gets out of the stadium. When we watched it, it was super funny.
After this, we'll do one more battle with Phoenix and Rocktivore. If you want to see that, then you can skip, and we'll get on with it. Well, no need to skip. Rocktivore wins. So let's do this one more time. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, you can't. Okay, so if you own a Revive Phoenix and the armor comes off while you're having it on the launcher, please put it back on. You're gonna break the launcher if you don't. 3, 2, 1.
Let it.
And Rocktivore jumps right out, so we're doing that again.
Got my eye on it.
3, 2, 1.
Let it.
Just my example. That's exactly what I was looking for. If you guys weren't watching, please replay that and study it carefully. As you can see, Wedge has a plastic center and it's metal. So at the edge it struck the metal and it just died. It touched the foam so it burst. Like I said, it always bursts on the foam. So that's gonna be the end of our video. For a special extra battle.
Please go down and
Not an extra battle, but this is our first of 3 uploads today. It's Christmas, so we're going to be catching up for all the missed videos we've done lately. If you like, subscribe, please. We need some thumbs up. We need some channel support, please.
Please
Well,
don't be a hater.
Don't do this.
Let's be a hater. Be this.
So,
Well, stop at the
that'll be the end of our video. Thanks for watching, and bye.